Hello, I'm Bob George from Buck Knives. Today I want to tell you a little bit about our new fishing tool that we have, but first we're going to talk about our existing fishing tool, the Splizzors. And I'm sure quite a few folks out there are already aware of them. We've had them out in the marketplace for about 3 years now. Last year we introduced our saltwater version. This is the freshwater version, but they're all basically the same except for the steel. You have a replaceable blade in the center, you have your needle nose pliers in the tip, crimping tool, and for you saltwater guys, bottle opener on the back side. And the one thing I want to remind people, and this comes up quite a bit, guys will say they bought the Splizzors but they don't like sheaths, so they throw the sheath away. Don't throw the sheath away until you pull out those replaceable blades that are in the back side of the sheath. These are available at Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, on the internet, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And we've had a real problem keeping up with the demand on them over the last year or so. But because of some changes at the Buck Knives factory, we're going to be able to crank them a lot quicker than what we have in the past, so that you should start to see these in the stores more prevalently. But like I say, this thing cuts braid line like nobody's business. There's nothing else in the market that cuts braid line like this. Monofilament, fluorocarbon, braid line especially. But our newest tool is a lot less expensive. This is called the Buck Knives Fishing Nipper. And basically what we did was we took what was like a pair of fingernail clippers and converted it. We have the clipper aspect up here on the front that will cut monofilament, fluorocarbon. They will not cut braid clean the first time. You can cut it, but this does a much better job with the braid. Also, in addition to that, on the tool, we have the eye popper here on the back side, and what we have is like a little pin there, and you stick it into the jig head. And I'm sure all of you, when you buy these jig heads and the paint's covering the hole there, you just put that needle in there, clear it out, pop it, and you've got your line ready to go. Run it through the line. And then also on the fishing nipper on the back side here, you have a sharpener. And not only do you have a sharpener, but in the center of it, in the groove, you have a hook sharpener. So basically, you're out on your boat, you can just run that hook down into the center of the sharpener. One side, take it on the side. Run it down there. It doesn't take much to really put an edge back on the hook. These are in the retail stores. They're going to sell for less than $10. You'll probably find them in the markets, in the stores, for around $6.99, $7.99. I'm Bob George from Buck Knives.